How's it going? Today, this video is about being a chief judge and knowing how to brief the rules to your judges, your role players. If you are watching this, needing to know how to be a role player or a judge, this is for you as well. So I have my list of the chief judge checklist. Not going through the whole document, but let me summarize what we need to do as a chief judge. Chief judge, get your judges. So this is in general for all speech contests. A little more on area level, but let's stick to club level for now. So 5 anonymous judges, 1 tiebreaker judge, which is anonymous to everyone and only you. The other 5, they are anonymous, but they know each other, right? Because you're briefing them together. And 1 more judge, tiebreaker, you don't brief the tiebreaker together in the same room. So you have your 6, and you inform your 6 judges about the venue, the time, the date of the contest, and they agreed, and they are in a Toastmaster in good standing, in a club in good standing, they can be a judge. On the day itself, you get them into a room away from the crowd, the contest crowd. And you also would have your role players, your ballot counter, and you just have your timer together. Then you can explain the roles for the 3, the timer, the ballot counter, and the judges. Okay, so here we are in the room, and you need to brief your role players. Number 1, I can suggest briefing the timers first. The 2 timers, let them know about what they need to do, which is to time for the specific contest, giving the contestants the lights, whether it's green at 5 minutes, amber 6 minutes, red 7 minutes. I'm referring for international speech, and also explain it for evaluation, table topics, with their own timings. So when they understand that, and they understand that there's no indication of overtime, let them know. They are not supposed to show any signs about going under time, overtime. Just let them know about that. Let them know that if something's wrong to the timing device, they should find a replacement quickly. The participants will already know they should be given 30 seconds buffer in that kind of case, which is rare, but it's something for the speaker to use for their own speech. It's for them to be a bit more comfortable. With that out of the way, explain the timing device to the 2 timers, and we can stress that they check in with each other on their timing devices and when they are lighting up the lights. So the time starts at the first verbal or non-verbal word by the audience or a performance. Maybe somebody is helping the audience and came up on stage to start a scene. So that is considered time starting. To finish is a little more obvious. With that, the timers can be excused. They can leave the room. If they would like to sit in, it's up to you. Let them sit in to listen in. Second, I would brief the ballot counter, but this is very short briefing. The 2 or 3 ballot counters, usually 3, tell them, you 3 are ballot counters, we would be knowing the judges in the room. That's why we're in the same room. Know every one of them, their faces, and try to sit and position themselves close to the judge. And within the 2 or 3 ballot counters, nobody is missing. No judge is missing and non-accessible. I would say the bulk of the work of a ballot counter comes after the results is collected. That comes the tabulation. And then you have a form to show the ballot counter. We will tabulate on this form with all of us as witness. Ballot counter is over. You can offer the ballot counter to excuse themselves. They wish to stay in. Moving on, the judges. For the contest, few contest types, there is general rules, which I will cover, but it is similar throughout. So I will focus on international speech contests, which is very similar to humorous as well, time-wise. Toastmaster International sets that there is a percentage of originality in a speaker and their content, the speaker's content. It should be substantially original. Just a little bit of you can reuse as reference. There's some percentage-wise, but bear in mind, let the judges know they should look out for this, and it should be an original speech, not heard of before from anyone other than that speaker. If this is detected, then raise it up with yourself as chief judge or the chief judge, whoever that person might be. And the chief judge has a call whether to investigate it further, or his initial checks, he thinks that it's nothing, it passes, not an issue, then it's up to the chief judge. but do raise it up and maybe provide a link if it's a video that you've seen online. So that is originality. And coming to being qualified based on the timing, the judging is based on what is on the judging sheet, which would be in many areas such as the vocabulary, the content, the progression, the emotional and the engagement. That all that aside, first, we come to the timing. The timing is determined by the timer. At the same time, if the contestant is obviously under time or over time, the judge, you would be judging accordingly, not thinking about whether it's too long or too short. For some people that judge, they maybe cap it off a certain time, but they do understand the value of the speech and don't penalize them based on the inappropriateness of the timing. That's the point. So I think we can sum up. Mostly is just going through, during the contest, basically you have to jot down your scoring for each of the contestants. So this is what we should bear in mind as a judge. We should be as fair, and we should not be giving points based on things other than what is on the judging criteria. If you've heard of this speech before and you know how it's going to turn out, or you've never heard of this speech before and you're more excited about it in that sense, we treat all speeches as if it's heard for the first time. So there's no judgment in old speech, new speech. We hear it all for the first time with fresh new eyes, and the person, whether we are related to or not in some way or another, they are equally given marks. So in other words, there's no halo effect on any of the participants. Ultimately, the judges are still left in the room. Thank them. They got a round of introductions and know one another. Let them know to have fun, to make sure they tear the ballots, listing out the top threes from their own calculation, and pass the little piece of their ballot forms, pass that ballot to the ballot counter. Secretly, discreetly, as discreet as possible. It's not meant to be like held up in the air, because that would give themselves up as a judge or somebody that is revealing material which is tabulating the score, which is not very nice to see. The judges should be prepared, and contest is given a green light to go. Let them know that you really appreciate their help and you look forward to be working with them in many other contests to come, and meeting them in their Toastmasters clubs and hearing from great speakers, great speeches, and also encouraging one another to assist in all these roles, because without roles like this, club contests, area contests, division, district contests will have a difficult time without them. And I would say a summary. So you basically, from the start, you brief the timers, the ballot counters, and the judges, which later you would be taking the results from the timer and ballot counters, tabulating in the room, the holding room with only the ballot counters, tabulating the results, writing it in a witness notification form and also a result form. Usually there's two of them. And at the end of the contest, during the results announcement, you, as chief judge, the chief judge would give the result slip to the contest Toastmaster to announce the result. So one of it is the result slip. Another one is the winner's notification form, which is similar. It writes out the winner for this contest. That should be given to the next level OC, which if it's the club level, you give to the area. If you are currently at the area, you give it to a division. So if you're at the club level, give it to the area director or the next organizing chair contest, if you know. All else fails, pass it to the next person of authority. With that, we get our winners, and there's no protest, because protests might happen from contestants, only from contestants on the legitimate grounds. We have a contest winners and we have contest learners. Everyone learns from a contest. With that, that is all for contest. That is contest 101, being a chief judge, being a role player, being a secret role player, a judge, tiebreaker judge.